This is the Companion Double Propane Stove. Super compact, super affordable. Let's check it out.
Hit it.
Hey everyone, Ben from Snowy's with the Companion Double Propane Stove. This is a super compact and super affordable way to get a cooker in your campsite. Perfect for those either on a budget or if you're looking to save weight in your camp setup. When you buy it, this is what comes in the kit here. It comes in this bag, about 43.2 centimeters, about 19.7 centimeters, and about 5 centimeters in height there. Weighs about 1.6 kilos, and you get the little instruction manual in there as well. Now the stove comes in 3 pieces. These little pot supports come off the top here. They just slide into the top there for when you want to use it, and then you can take it off and store them separately for storage. And you also get this little regulator assembly here, which we'll go into shortly. But firstly, the dimensions. Stove is 43.2 centimeters in length, 19.7 centimeters in width here, plus a little bit more, another couple of centimeters for the knob at the front here. And it's about 7.5 centimeters to the top of the pot support here. It goes down to about 5 centimeters sort of to this here when these are removed, around about 5 centimeters. But you need these on to use it anyway. Now to set up the stove, once you've got the pot supports in place, you need this regulator. This has always got to be in the system. You've got a few different gas options that you can use. Always need to use this regulator. Now this screws into the side of the stove here. There's just a little brass fitting in there. We push this in, there's a rubber seal on the end of this regulator here. We push that into place, screw the sleeve over the top and do it up finger tight. Doesn't need to be spanner screwed up, this one here. Just got to be finger tight so that just screw it up so you can feel a bit of resistance. And then this regulator is just going to kind of sit upright like this on the side. It swivels around a little bit. Now from here we can attach the gas on there. We've got a few different options. You can use a disposable canister I'll show you shortly, but you can, with one of these optional hoses, also attach it to these larger LPG canisters on the side here. So we've got an example of this one here, which has got a POL fitting, which is going to fit in the POL fitting on the gas cylinder here. And then this BOM fitting here is going to screw into the regulator here. It's got to screw into the regulator. It doesn't ever screw into the stove, always into the regulator. Alternatively, this is the same sort of hose, screws into the regulator here, but the fitting on the end here suits this style of cylinder with a 3/8 BSP fitting, same as the smaller one down here, and we can use those canisters there as well. So you can attach this directly to your large canister over there. What I'm going to do for you today though is use one of these disposable canisters and set it up for you today. Now this is the most compact way to do it. Now to set this up, I'll just spin this around so you can see what I'm doing. This just screws into the bottom of the regulator here. So we just push it in, just screw it carefully to make sure we're not cross-threading anything. And we just do that up so that it's firm. We'll feel a bit of resistance once it's seated in there. Just do it up firmly, not too tight, just firmly. And that's now set up, ready to use. Except for one thing, we always want to make sure we grab some soapy water and just check for any gas leaks around these points here to make sure it's not leaking before we light it. Now before I do light it, I just want to show you the usable space that you've got on here because it is a compact unit. Now I've got a couple of fry pans here. This is a 28 centimeter fry pan, about a 24 centimeter fry pan. Now 28 centimeter fry pan will fit on that side there. It is just up against the canister here. So if you were using just one of the hoses in behind there, you're going to have a little bit more clearance. You're a bit limited as to how far out you can come there with the canister attached. 24 centimeter pan just fits on there. It is overhanging the other side a little bit more, so it's not very central. So not ideal if for a big pan, but probably 2 smaller pans like this is a much more suitable kind of setup, or a pan and you're going to fit a billy on one side pretty comfortable as well. Now we'll move on to lighting it. Now each of these burners is 5,000 BTU and each one consumes about 109 grams of gas per hour. So a total of 10,000 BTU out of the unit and 218 grams per hour if you've got them both on burning full bore. Doesn't have a piezo integrated into this or any sort of lighter integrated. So you're going to need either a lighter like this or a match or a flint or something to light it up. Now to get this started, we'll just light the one on this side. We don't need to turn it on at the canister up here for this instance. If we were using the larger canisters, we'd have to turn the gas on at the canister. To get this started, we'll light get our lighter ready first. We turn the gas on so we can hear it coming out, and that's now lit on there now. Now I'll wind this right up. As I said, it's only 5,000 BTU burner, so they're not built for speed, they're built for compact in this instance. So that's certainly gonna boil your water, not as fast as a 10,000 BTU burner, but it's still going to get there. And hey, who's in a rush when you're camping anyway? Now, questions about all these stoves is, do they simmer? So let me just turn this right down for you. Well, actually, before I do that, I'll just give you an idea. I can feel a reasonable amount of heat about this far above the stove there. So it is still reasonably hot, but certainly not the hottest burner. Simmer is probably going to be pretty good though. If I turn this or back this right back around, that's turning right down now, and I have got really good control with this knob here, so I can get that almost to off there now, and I can get my hand this close, so I think I barely see the flame on there now, so you can get a really good simmer out of this stove here. So good versatility, nice and compact. I reckon these are a great option, as I mentioned before, for those on a budget, but for me, I'm always trying to save weight in my car, and also like to have nice small things to pack in the car. Makes it easier to stay organized when you're camping. These are a really good option. I'm not in a rush to boil my water anyway, so this is certainly of interest to me. But if you're interested, you can check out all the details at snowies.com.au, where you'll find them at our lowest prices every day. Got any questions though, let us know down in the comments below. Subscribe to our channel for all of our latest and greatest info, or check out some other stove videos like this one down here.